Hi, Anders here. I just got a Sony UWP wireless lavalier mic system in the door, so I thought I'd do a little unpacking and a small test of this audio quality versus what's on the camera right now. And then in the end there's a small message to all of you video buffs. If you are technical and you know something about making videos, please watch it all the way to the end and see if you can help me with some of the questions that I have there. But UWP unboxing and test. Sony UWP wireless lavalier mic. I'm going to be bringing this hopefully around the world on my motorcycle journey. But these are the first thoughts as I open it, and let's take a look at how we like it and build quality and so on, first impressions. Later on we'll take a more thorough look and do some tests of audio and so on at the end of this video. I bought this at Rama Photos in New York, and I think I paid $504 to get it shipped all the way here to Denmark. Okay, let's see. So there are two units. I assume one is the receiver and one is the actual transmitter. So here we are, transmitter. First of all, they feel cold. It seems like they're actually, oh, sounds good. They're actually metal. Very nice. These, the build quality seems very nice when you feel it in your hands, like this. There's a bit of a rattle here, but I assume it's because there's no batteries in it yet. Yeah, here we go. Two AA batteries in the transmitter unit, and we have the same 2 A batteries in the receiver unit also. Those are not included in the pack. An important thing, shoe mount for, I assume this must be for the receiver here, how this is mounted. Not quite sure yet, but this will go on top of my camera. And by the way, what we're filming with here is a Nikon D7000 and a Nikon 18200 VR2 lens. So we have the XLR input, very nice. I won't be using this because I'm going to hook it up directly to the camera. And here is what I'll be using. Mini jack to mini jack. Goes in. All of this seems to be very nice quality materials. So nothing to put on that. We even have some small windscreen protectors here for the lavalier mic, and the lavalier itself is sitting here. Here we go. The wire. This is the length of the wire. I said it's a good about a yard or 1 metric meter. Very cute. Okay, and there's even a couple of metal brackets there that you can put on the back of the receivers, so they actually fit in your belt. So let's try to put it all together. I gotta go make a run for some batteries. And then in just a second I'll be back and let's do some audio tests with this stuff, see how it works. So I'm back. I now put in the batteries for the units here. They go in like this, and I gotta say the only thing that I feel is a little flimsy here is the plastic mount, and I wish the batteries were sitting a little tighter inside of it. I'm gonna be driving off-road, so it's gonna be shaking quite a lot, but I'm not quite sure that all of you have the same needs when it comes to that. Anyways, it feels nice as soon as there gets some, you lock it in and there's comes some pressure on it. It feels very nice. Right now we're doing the audio on the camera. The camera's a Nikon D7000, and the setting right now is set to auto. Okay, so I put it on. It's on low. The indicator here shows that I am not peaking out, except if I do the sounds like this or I cough, which is really hard not to peak out at. But hopefully this audio sounds a whole lot better than what I just got out the camera just a second ago. Let's try to set the camera setting up to high, or no, let's set it to medium first, and then see how this sounds. Still, we haven't done anything to the units. They're just as they came out the box. No settings done there. It's all done in the camera so far. Okay, I can hear that I got some habits that I gotta let go of, making the sounds, some sounds because they peak out. But this is the audio setting set to medium in the camera, and still the units here are all stock. Okay, and here's the final attempt where we just go with it set to high on the camera. Okay, so I put the camera back to low. That seems to be the best setting with these as they come out the box. I'm still able to peak them out, but if I just talk regularly, there seems to be no problems at all. This is all for now. I've done a small unpacking. I've done a small test. This is about as good audio you can get out of these in 5-10 minutes. Without having done anything with them before. And I bet that if I actually get into the user manual and so on, there's even more to get out of these microphones. I hope you like this. Please add to the comments if there's something that you'd like me to check out with these, if you want some other shots or whatever you guys might require before you go get some of these. And then I have one more final plea for you guys. I know there's a lot of video buffs sitting out there that knows a lot about gear. So consider this. I'm driving around the world on a motorcycle. I plan to make a small web video show. And hopefully when I can come home I can edit some of all this video together for an actual small documentary about my tour. Sell as a DVD or whatever I want to do with it. Anyway, the hope is that I somehow can recoup some of the cost of driving around the world by making some awesome content of some of this. So my challenge is that I am one person, one motorcycle, charging all the stuff on the bike. I'm going to be filming handheld. I'm going to be putting a small helmet cam on my shoulder. I got the audio system. I got the Nikon D7000, which unfortunately doesn't have a flip screen, so I can see myself. But any suggestions to how a one-man production audio slash co-star slash star can do this, please let me know, because it'll only be me out there and about. So I'm struggling with it. That's why you see the little minimalistic setup here at my own home, and hopefully I'll start doing some of the motorcycle videos real soon. That's all for me now. Remember to leave your comments and help, and that's all for Anders from mctravelers.com. Remember to subscribe and have a good day.